This is a New Zealand Morepork or Ruru. They're not all quite this talented, but they are all this cute. Sadly, despite the big eyes and keen senses, some of them end up here, the Auckland branch of New Zealand Bird Rescue, where Lynn McDonald nurses 20 to 30 of the little owls back to health every year.
They get into all sorts of trouble when they're teenagers. A lot of them get hit by cars at night time, and they get into lots of sort of strife around that age. Look at him watching me now. He's keeping a pretty close eye on what I do and how I move. He says, "I've got my eye on you, don't think you can get away with anything."
And that watchfulness is what has inspired Spark to name its latest product after these birds. This is the product. Morepork, with a capital M, is a digital home security system that runs from your smartphone. And Spark says the name was a natural fit.
We really like that it's a New Zealand name, but we also really like the fact that the Maori consider it to be a watchful guardian, and for a home security solution we feel that that's absolutely perfect.
The Ruru, or the Morepork, is often seen as a guardian by many tribes, something that watches over and looks out for you or your family or your tribe.
Narimu Blair is the consultant who's been working with Spark to make sure the name Morepork was used appropriately. He says the process itself was the right thing to do.
Well, I think more and more New Zealand companies are looking to our culture to identify themselves as being New Zealand Aotearoa, and I think that's really positive, that our language and that our cultural icons and our New Zealand icons are being leveraged, and if done in a respectful manner, then that's great.
But there is one risk still out there for Spark. Some New Zealanders may not have heard of the little owl and may not know it's considered a watchful guardian.
The information that goes with the product, particularly on our website, there will be some information about the genesis of the name and where it's come from. But look, we also believe that most New Zealanders will know what it is. There's no other country in the world that has, the Ruru, the Morepork, or at least this particular type of owl. And so, look, we're absolutely confident that New Zealanders will understand and really sort of make the connection with the name.
Meanwhile, back at the Bird Rescue Centre, one more recovered Morepork is being released back into the wild. Although initially she only wanted to go as far as the tree above us, where she kept watch for a few minutes before she disappeared into the night.